Well, folks, you know it's definite when the mailbox is up. Not too bad. It's pretty easy to put up. Quick crete in the base with some dirt. It's level, bolted in heavy. Perfect height. Right at about 45 inches where the post office wants it. Can't get any more specific than that. That's for sure. What's going on, my friends? I'm just driving here. I've got my light on so you can see me, because not gonna see me if it's dark, because it's dark. But my mailbox looks good. It's up. I got the shelf in my laundry room, and I'll tell you, in the morning, my refrigerator's coming. Things are coming together. It's good to be to this point, man. I'll tell you, this time last year, I was wondering what in the world I was gonna do, trying to figure it out. And I was submitting all this stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I was sure they were gonna shut me down. The county was gonna say, nope, can't do it. The town was gonna say, nope, ain't doing it. But everybody was cool. That was not the case. So good to be at this point. Man, it does. It feels good. Clancy's coming over Sunday. We're gonna get some stuff done. He said he wants to caulk my baseboards. I think that is cool. And help me, I think we may put the track up for the barn door slider. Definitely gonna do that. I've got to go to Lowe's. In fact, while I'm remembering this shit on my brain, I swear these little mental notes and I forget everything. I need to go to Lowe's tonight. I gotta get that 1x6, gotta get that 78 inches long, and then I've gotta get a few other things. So I've gotta get some numbers for my mailbox. That's gotta happen. So we're gonna get that. Don't need but 3 of them, but we have to have them. Make sure that the weather is not gonna get to them. So. Man, we'll be out there. I'll be back here tomorrow. Gonna get it done. Ooh, railroad tracks. Gonna get back here tomorrow and see if we can get it done and make it happen, my friend. My friends, that's a shower. That's a rainbird shower coming down. I'll have to run that and clean that shower really good here. Well, folks, you know it's getting real when they're rolling that into the house. Refrigerator is coming in. This is official. Well, I think the refrigerator is bigger than the house, folks, but it works. It's all good. I think the 35 inches was ideal and a few inches to spare. I think they said if we'd have put the door on the other side, you wouldn't want it to hit the wall, so which is good. But like I say, I think the fridge is bigger than the house, but it's cool. You know, I have room up there, folks, to put another shelf if I wanted to do that. A little 2-door cabinet above the fridge. We can do that. Absolutely. Fridge is in here, folks. I got the microwave in here, my 7-in-1. Cart won't be here till Wednesday. I get frustrated on Amazon when they said it'll be there Sunday, and then they change the date when you make the order. But no hurries. It'll be here. I'm not moving in this week anyway. So I'm not sure. Actually, microwave is pretty cool right there on the counter. I'd have to get a counter liner up under it. But for the sake of my counter space, I believe I've got a cart coming. It'll be here this week. And just put it right there. I'll have to run the extension cord over there, but that's not going to matter. Just one little cord on the floor is not going to matter. This is a small space, folks. I could have told him to put an outlet right there, but I don't think by code he is allowed to put an outlet close to that 220. There's a distance, you know, that you have to have between outlets for code. So it can be more than that, but it just has to be minimum. So, however, they put 2 outlets over here, and I guess kitchen's different. That may not be the case. So, but I don't want to drill any holes in the cabinet. There's an outlet up under my cabinet, but we're not doing that. So. Good thing is that all these are 20 amp for the kitchen. I think by code they have to be 20 amp. I've got 20 amp in the corner, and I told him to do 20 amp in the corner because of if I plug in a guitar amp or something. I remember when I was in my condo, I was tripping breakers, and that's what it was. So we don't want that. I want to make sure I have enough headroom for current draw to do that. But it's coming around, folks. I think my refrigerator, as I said, is bigger than the house. But I mean, I could go that route with the microwave right there. I think it'd be cool, but I'm wanting the counter space. So I think that's, and as I said, I can put another cabinet up top there if I want to put a 2-door cabinet. There's room to do it. That would be, I guess, somewhat easy to do. Hell, I got that one in. It'd have to be easy to do. And I don't know if I showed, I got my laundry area. I got the shelf in there last night. I got to touch up some places where the drill, I was screwing it in, it slipped and hit the wall, but I think we all do that. But We're getting there. That we are. That we are. We're going to make use of the space in this tiny home. I'll tell you something I do need, though. I know I have cabinets under there for things in this drawer, but I'm going to put either over here or over there in that corner, more likely a corner shelf I can put things in. I can put, you know, like a medicine toiletries cabinet, because it's not on the mirror, obviously. Sometimes it is, but I need something big you can put things in. We'll find something, that's for sure. All right, folks, I'm just finishing up the last thing I wanted to do is this outside door frame that really need to be painted. And these door frames come a little tip, and I actually caught this along the way. Actually, years ago, I had a house that the builder never painted my door frame, and it rotted, and it wasn't good. I had to fix that. But you got to paint this stuff on the outside, and these doors come for the outside frame. You want that paint to protect that. This basically, I just used the Valspar paint from Lowe's. The Valspar Signature is a good paint. I used it in the inside of this house. I've used their PVA primer, which was good. But the Valspar indoor-outdoor trim and siding. They, you know, it used to be outdoor paint was all, you know, for siding and stuff was all oil-based. This is a water-based paint. It dries quick, and it's made to help the protect your wood and look good on the outside. I mean, it was the same thing with the siding paint on this house when the builder did it. When Legacy did this, they just used that same type of water-based paint with oil. They actually sprayed this 2 coats. Well, they sprayed the bulk of it. They actually hand rolled the trim. But then again, they may have, I can't tell. Yeah, they hand rolled the trim because there's a nail spot. They painted it after they put it on, but you get the idea. You can tell on the side of that they spray painted the house yellow, and then they just painted white over the top of that, which was cool. But anyway, we're getting there. I get this stuff done. We got the board for the barn door slider track. That's 80 inches. It's a 78-inch length of track. So 80 is fine. Get a little slack. Have it ready for tomorrow when we get that done. I'll touch up a couple places on the wall. Painting is completely done. And Clancy's coming tomorrow, he and his wife. I guess maybe him, maybe Sue's coming with him. That'd be great. And we're going to do some caulking and get that barn door slider. And I'll start moving in this thing, folks. Believe it. I tell you, I'm going to let that door dry. It should be dry here in about 20 minutes. I'm going to get that tape off as soon as I can. It's not good to leave that painter's tape off a long term. It really sticks. But I'm glad I taped that because I didn't want it all over the door trim there, so the molding. But that painting is done. I'm gonna wash some dishes here. They've been sitting in storage for a little while. I need to do that so I can free the sink up. And we're gonna start cleaning the floor to the baseboards. Got all these floors cleaned up really good, and we'll get Clancy in here tomorrow. He can help caulk, and we're gonna put up this barn door slider and do a few things. Come get it done. Good morning or good day, my friends. We're gonna get this thing started here. Sue and Clancy will be over here in a little bit. We're gonna caulk these baseboards. We'll clean these floors. He and I are gonna get the barn door slider done. I just been stuff I picked up at the store, some of the stuff I needed for the house, washing some dishes type stuff. Sink is a little bit smaller than I want it to be, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Think tiny home, tiny house. It's all good. If it really becomes a problem later, I can get that sink out and I can cut in a bigger sink if I need to. I've got plenty of room in the back part of it and it comes over, so if I need to do that, I'm not too worried about it. It's really the Rivati brand sink. It's really nice sink. It's nothing wrong with the sink itself. It's really cool. It's a nice sink. Came in this nice bag, which I didn't need. I got rid of it. It looked like some sort of a, I don't even know how I can't describe it. I don't think it was that sturdy of a bag, but I think it was just kind of protecting the sink. I don't know why, but maybe they just think it's their style. We got this cool bag with you. Keep it, do what you want with it. So, but we're getting this thing done, folks. We are doing it. I've got, we did all this clean today. I'm gonna get my desk in here. My bed frame we're gonna put together. Next weekend, I gotta go to IKEA, because I'm gonna get my wall closet. That wall closet is actually going to be between that window Oh, my weatherman stuff is failing. There we go. Between that window and the AC in it, got about 4.5, 5 feet. And I can get up to 7 feet tall on there. We're gonna put in a wall closet system. IKEA makes a cool one that we can bolt into the studs of the wall. Gonna get that, get a couple of really cool nightstands for the bed area back there. Notice how I made sure there was a plug on this side. Here we go, weatherman stuff, and on this side. So plug there and plug there. Boy, I tell you, they're gonna be hiring me yet to do the weather. So one for each nightstand in the bedroom. So it was thought to do that, even though I should have put one over here close to the counter for my microwave cart. But I don't think, as I said in the last time we were talking, I don't think they were allowed to maybe put a 120 outlet close to that 220, but that's BS, I think, because when I said that, I looked at the laundry room and there's one next to it, so I don't think that makes any difference. I really don't think that it does. So I'm sure last video, someone would be going, no, that's not true, man. You can do that. You can do that, and you're right. You would be right about that. So, I'm getting ready to move in this thing. I was kind of thinking, maybe into this week. Moving in, maybe next week, we'll see. I'll get that wall closet, get everything in there, get everything in one place. It'll be a lot easier. Get my desk and my studio stuff in here, get set up with that, because I've got to get back to some music, folks. I've only done 6 tracks so far this year, and I'm behind. I got to get publishers' music. It's something I love doing, and it's growing, and I got to get these guys the music. Get me these TV placements. It's really cool. My latest royalty statement showed a lot of cool stuff, like some Lifetime movies and a bunch of other stuff. So it's coming around, you know. I got a lot of other stuff coming. That film that was in last year, I would think that I need to ask my publisher about that. Royalty should start coming in for that. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. For a movie like that, it's on Amazon Prime Video. It's a movie called The Night Train. Of course, there's another movie called that too, but just look up The Night Train 2023. It's been about a year or less since it's been out. I don't even know if it's been a year. But my music is all over that movie. In the ending scene, the final scene, all that music you hear when she's talking, standing by her truck, and the woman's on her knees. If you happen to remember that, I don't know if you will. That's all my music in there, straight to the end. It's pretty cool. So there's one thing you could pick out and see that I could tell you exactly where it was at in the show. A lot of this stuff, I can't tell you exactly where. I could maybe capture the video, but you know how that is. So they should be here in a little bit. We're gonna get this started, and we're getting it done, folks. We're gonna be moving in here soon. Well, folks, we're getting it done. We got everything caulked. Clancy was a rock star on that. He and I we got the rail up for the barn door slider. In fact, I'll show you here. It's kind of cool. Right now, I'm just going through. I got my desk. Excuse me. I got the start of my desk for my studio desk. I got my guitar rack up. I've got bed frame going up back there. And we got I got the rail for the barn door slider. I don't have my door yet. That's coming. I gotta order the door. We needed to know exactly how high this thing's gonna go. So 84 high by about 36 to 38 inches wide, I'm thinking. I know that's it. I don't need to second guess myself on that now. But right now I'm just going through some kitchen stuff I kept when I sold my condo. I sold my condo back in 2019. Sold everything except a few things kitchen-wise, and my guitar stuff and the personal effects. Some tools I scaled down. So minimalist living, folks, that's what I'm committed to doing. I love it. It's not even committing, I just love doing it. Less stuff I have, the better I'm off. Just the way I feel. It's ridiculous, but I've had a few things, and I couldn't figure out what this was. I think this is a part of my Instapot. Not my Instapot. I do have one of those, a very small one. I had it packed away for my range mate. In fact, I'm gonna show that to you. This thing is the coolest thing ever. If you have a microwave oven, which now I'm starting to see what this is. It's called a range mate. This turns it to a grill. In other words, it doesn't microwave your food. You can do eggs, you can steam vegetables. It's a steam plate in this thing. Put a little water in the bottom. This thing has a non-stick surface. Go look up Range Mate, R-A-N-G-E, next word mate, M-A-T-E. It's amazing what you can do with this thing. And it fits right in my microwave. You can cook steaks, chicken, anything. You could have a steak in 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, it's unbelievable the stuff you could do. Chicken will cook in no time. You know, you put it on 450 degrees and bake it in the oven. This turns into a grill and grills it. Hell, it puts grill marks like it's on a grill. It's really cool. So this thing is amazing and I love it. I used it in my RV and I love it. It's the bomb. Basically, what you just do is you take it and you put it in the microwave for about 5 or 6 minutes and it heats it up. And then you put your steak on there. You can spray the surface with some Pam cooking stuff and put it back in for 3 or 4 minutes, flip it, a couple of minutes, your steak is done. Man, it is the bomb, so you can't beat that. You can't beat it at all, so. Well, folks, I'm pretty much done for the day. I got the floors clean, everything's done. I'm just ready to move in here, but I've got to get my wall closet right there. We're going next Saturday to IKEA, and we're gonna get it done. Gotta get that, gotta get a couple of nightstands by my bed frame. My bed frame says it holds 3,000 pounds. Now, I don't know how in the hell you'd even want to find out. And I don't know if anybody weighs 3,000 pounds. No, I don't. I don't even know anybody right now who weighs 500 pounds, but we're not doing that. So we're got a little small stuff to do. Get moved in here. It'll be cool. It's not a ton of stuff. Get my albums and frames back on the wall and stuff. And this place will be rocking and rolling. Next project will be to get my underpinning around the foundation, you know, under the piers of the house. I gotta get that done. Insurance is gonna require that, folks. We'll work on the yard and stuff and then take it from there. It's looking good. We're getting there. Got my studio desk ready to rock. Yes, I do. We're gonna be getting that set up. And until then, we're gonna get it done.